Hello, welcome back to Mini-Modelog. I'm going to do a put together for the Eyes of the Nine, which is Vortimus the All-Seeing, from the back of the packet there. There's obviously 6 models inside Eyes of the Nine, but I'm just going to concentrate on the leader, which is Vortimus. So let's get out the sprues. Pop that to the side. Of course, you'll need your instructions, and you'll need the sprue, which I think is this one here. So we'll just bob everything else to the side. I think I need that sprue. Obviously, clippers will be needed. These are the Siddital ones that you can get. I got these in the starter paint set. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. So there's a little bit of sub-assembly with this one, which is 13 and 14. So we'll get those out first and do the sub-assembly. So 13 is kind of the wings that are there, and 14 is the body part, which is that one there. So it's that one and that one. Remember again, flat to the model. On this section, it's really important that you remember not to cut off the little pegs that are on it. So you've got 2 on the feet there and 1 kind of in an arm kind of place. Do remember not to clip those off. And obviously on the other side, you can see the sort of dot point for the other part there. So that's the first part, that's number 13. And then we'll get number 14. So then you get the 2 pieces. Numbers 13 and 14, and basically one goes into the other. So there's a big kind of stalk on that bit, and I believe that will go into there. Remember to push quite hard. As you heard there was a little click noise. Then already Vortimus is taking shape. So that's the little sub-assembly you've got to do before adding the other parts. You then add parts 15 and 16. 15 is the head, which goes into that little hole there. And 16 is the arm, which goes on there. So let's get numbers 15 and 16. So with the head, you want to push it into that hole there. Make sure it goes all the way in. And then the arm, again, this one's a little bit tricky, so do take your time with it. It looks like I've got a little nub to cut off there. Yeah, there we are. Vortimus is really taking shape now. And then he just stands straight in the base. Like so. Make sure you get this right because it looks as if his legs are super thin. So I would suggest, like the way I've just done it, hold it by the bottom of the legs and push in to each one. Don't force too hard because the last thing you want to do is snap his very thin, fragile legs. But that is Vortimus from our Eyes of the Nine. Again, a highly detailed model. I love the models from Shadespire and Nightvolt. All of them highly detailed. Really looking forward to actually painting these guys because they're a different type of warband to anything else I've painted from either Warhammer or Age of Sigmar. So I'm really looking forward to it. But that's the build for Vortimus. Everyone asks me why I do these, and I do these because basically to show how easy or difficult it actually is. Because I know they do it on the Games Workshop website, and the reason I actually do it as well is because if they break a model, they can start the whole filming again. I can't do that. So like I said, with this one, make sure when you put the legs in that you actually hold it by the legs so you don't snap anything.